Hey everyone. So I'm not going to do any, sound effects because this is like a somber topic to discuss. But I feel that it's really important to talk about this because on our nation's 264th anniversary of existence, there was a mass shooting at a parade to commemorate this very day, and 6 people were harmed fatally, and another 24 they said was injured. Now, it's been rumored that there were actually more people, that the total has gone up to about anywhere from 50 to 70. I don't know. I'm not one to, make up stories. But what I will say is that, like Buffalo, like Uvalde, this didn't have to happen. What we know about him is that this man or kid had been plotting this for months. What we also know about him is that he made videos where he was rapping and it was trash. I'm being honest. What we also know is that when he showed up, he was dressed as a woman. And the toll now went up to 7. I want to just update that. It went up to 7. It was a peaceful day until he did that. That parade is annual. Who would think that there would be a shooting at a 4th of July parade? It's not like it was a cookout or they was at somebody's house. It was a parade. You can't even go to a parade now. You know how many parades I've been to from the time I was a little kid up until the last time I went to a parade was a couple of months before COVID hit. We talking about literally 4 months. I've never felt unsafe at a parade. I've been in parades. So this thing is personal. It's personal. I've been in parades, at least 10 parades, where I performed or marched. That is fucking scary. Because now people are not going to want to be in parades anymore. What we also know is that his father, who owns a deli, ran unsuccessfully for mayor of Highland Park, where they live. Now his uncle has apologized and never knew that there were any signs that he might have committed violence. But I want to say something about his YouTube page, which has now been taken down. He went by the name Awake the Rapper. And by the way, they did apprehend him. What we notice is that he didn't move like a normal person. He gave me vibes of the man who committed the mass shooting in Aurora, Colorado, literally 10 years ago this month. I can't think of his name. I believe his last name was Holmes. But that man and him have the same type of persona and body movements. The man who committed the Aurora, Colorado mass shooting, he got life without parole. He's never coming out. And that was big because that happened in a movie theater. See, here's my solution to all of this. They need to start doing mental assessments for everybody that wants to carry a gun. I'm going to be honest. If we are going to still be a 2A country, the gun laws have to be strict. Not just anybody can carry a gun in terms of age, but also in terms of mental fitness and mental health. Because deranged people do not need to have any weapons, including a knife. And when I mean knife, I'm also talking about butter knives. See, I'm one of those people that I prevent danger from happening. Anybody tell you, I'm very good at it. I can spot danger a mile away, and I can spot when somebody is having a breakdown. I can sense it. That could have been prevented. But see, the problem is we have people who are creating the situations, and a lot of these people that are committing these crimes, and this is way before Trumpism, going back to 2012 with Aurora, going back before that, going to 1966 with Mr. Charles Whitman, the very first mass shooting, sniper shooting in the United States on August 1st, 1966 in Texas, at Texas A&M University at the Tower building. 31 people were shot, and most of them were killed. You know why he did it? Because his wife was stressing him out and America was changing. It was becoming integrated. And he felt as though a white man, he was being left out. That's what they all do. You understand where this mentality comes from? It comes from, as I've said, it comes from paleo-conservatives. It comes from a lot of these alt-right wing groups that before they was called right-wing group, they were called white supremacy groups. We better call this out, and we better stop it. Because if not, it's going to get worse. Because this is now becoming comfortable. And it's becoming acceptable to where it's like, yeah, there's another shooting, mass shooting. 30 people got shot and 10 of them was murdered. We don't need that. That's not normal. And it needs to end. And this man, if he was trained to do this, he needs to tell. He needs to talk. Because I believe he was trained. He didn't just decide to do this. And he was dressed as a female at that. No, this needs to end. And with that being said, it's your girl. I'm signing off. Thank you for listening. And to the victims, rest in power. Get justice. And to the families, act upon this and make sure that these laws where anybody can just get a weapon and then do harm ends.